This is about fascism and anti-fascism, and there's an awful lot of fascism around at the moment. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are fascist politicians and commentators and fascists promoting their views here and there and everywhere, and there are lots of anti-fascists opposing them. Luckily, they're out on the streets all the time, stopping the fascists and yelling at the fascists and silencing the fascists, and we should be grateful to them. But we're not, because street protests really suggest an absence of fascism and tolerance rather than fascism. To find real fascism, you have to go a long way, and to oppose it, you have to travel miles by airplane, which is inconvenient. So the anti-fascists oppose fascism at home instead. It's like when I was a kid and the Olympics was on, but we couldn't get there, so we had the Olympic Games in the playground, and we handed out medals made from sweetie wrappers. So it's like that with the anti-fascists, and they're very enthusiastic. They've got their own song, Nazi Scum, Off Our Streets. It's a hit. You hear it everywhere. And with a hit, you always wonder which came first, the music or the lyrics. The music is in 4/4 time. It's 3 crotchets and a rest, twice over. Boom, 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 rest, boom, 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 rest. So that's some level of musical sophistication. And the lyrics are easy to memorise in case any of the band members aren't that bright. Nazi Scum, Off Our Streets, you can pretty well get it first time. And I think it's one of these classics like Yesterday by Paul McCartney that began as something else. Yesterday began as scrambled eggs and so on. And I think Nazi Scum, Off Our Streets began as something more instinctive. I think it began as I can't think for myself, or all my friends hate my guts. Mum and Dad want me out. I can't do this at work. Or I'll have sex in the end. I think it's something like that. And the anti-fascists are colour coordinated as well, all black boots and black combat jacket and black mask and woolen hat pulled down, like they're sort of special forces back from some deadly mission abroad. Although if you go to Primark with your birthday money, you can also get the same outfit. And you can be a commando from Toytown, and you can shout Nazi Scum. But who qualifies as a Nazi in a non-Nazi state? And the answer seems to be anyone with an opinion that the Toytown commandos don't agree with is a Nazi. So thinking independently makes you a Nazi. Saying, look at it this way, that's the sign of a Nazi. A Nazi used to be someone who said kill everyone except the master race, and now a Nazi is someone who says, on the other hand. So we have these Nazis everywhere, Nazi Scum, this collective slander, which is followed by Off Our Streets. Not these streets, our streets. So there's a presumption of ownership, a presumption of the authority to remove anyone from public areas on the basis of a collective slander, Nazi Scum. This isn't new, of course. This is the human pollution theory of politics as favoured by the Third Reich and the Soviet Union. Any opinion not aligned with the central authority is pollution, is toxic, and so must be removed for public health reasons. So obviously the Toytown commandos are the real fascists here, so why don't they travel to the Third World to fight actual fascism? And I think it's because of the planet. They want to protect Mother Earth, and their carbon footprint would be badly compromised if they flew long haul to a proper fascist state and started throwing non-recyclable missiles at real fascist cops who would retaliate with tear gas that breached air pollution protocols and would hit them with wooden truncheons made from illegally harvested forests, and would cuff their wrists with non-biodegradable plastic and throw them into carbon-emitting vehicles and dump them in police cells built by non-unionised labour, where they'd be tortured with electricity from fossil fuels before being dragged into diesel helicopters and thrown into the sea, where they're disintegrating man-made clothes and their rusting anti-Nazi badges, and the ink from their Che Guevara tattoos would poison the ecosystem and threaten dolphins and other endangered ocean species. So that's why. It's not because they haven't read much or travelled anywhere. They have. They know the dangers.